It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today it's the finale of this four-game set between the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. The Tigers look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Matthew Boyd gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that, a lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. The pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Boyd has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
No balls and 1 strike. Hit back up the middle. Reined in. To second for 1. Throw to Cabrera for an inning-ending double play. So they get to him for a couple of hits in the inning here, but they've got nothing to show for it. Nothing for the Yankees in the first. The Tigers make their first appearances at the plate. Lots more to come on MLB Network. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is line to left. But he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Cameron.
Now in the box, Cameron Maybin. He brings a hit streak that currently sits at 6 games entering play. Here's the first pitch to him. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the right fielder, Yankees.
Cole's ready. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to left. Stanton is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly. Takes just 4 pitches to retire the Tigers, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Fastball in there for a called strike. And it's quickly 0-2. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Tough to lay off a breaking ball that good, but he saw it all the way.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first two.
A ball and 2 strikes.
In the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline in the zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled away. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
Hey, he's looking to punch out the side right here. And if this guy's going to do him favor.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Looking up is the left fielder. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Ball 1. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Now 1-0 Yanks. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. Fouled off. Grounder down the line at third. He's got it. And there's one down now.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Carroll.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled straight back, and that got up here to the press box. Cole, or the Cole train as he's frequently called. This is year 1 of a new 9-year deal that he signed recently, so it looks like he's here to stay for a long time. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Striding into the box, Jeimer Candelario. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch misses. The throw down is there to ring him up. The caught stealing for Sanchez.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second with the steal, but it didn't work out.
Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. And that's the third out. Tigers failed to make.
Welcome back to Detroit, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Tigers this season. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun." Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Back goes Puig at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, third base.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ball one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Urshela is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires. Now at the plate, Jake Rogers, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Heater gets turned around.
Ready now, Nico Goodrum. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Jonathan.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking at his career totals, Scope is exactly a .260 hitter. Hit on the ground out to short. LeMahieu for 1. On to first, a double play. So striding in, Cam Gibson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away. Now at the plate, DJ LeMahieu as we begin the top of the 4th. In there, and it's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Struck him out.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Called strike at the letters, 0-1. In his career, Judge is a .270 hitter. A respectable number he'll look to improve upon in this at-bat. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He's been cold. Batting average fell below .230, but that knock might have put him in a positive frame of mind. Hopefully that's the start of something big.
And it's fouled away. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Called strike, 0-2. Driven nicely into the gap. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way to do it.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A ball and a strike. Andujar at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Even though it's early on in this one, anytime you get runner
threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th. Here's Cameron Maybin now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And there's 1 away. Next to bat will be Yasiel Puig. And the pitch. Now a hard liner, but foul. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. Drilled to the left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
First baseman, Miguel.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera. LeMahieu's got it to second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Ready for another chance? Harold Castro. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. A wave and a miss made him reach.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will. All set for the start of the inning. Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. No balls and 1 strike. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And the pitch. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Scope. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
Now batting.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tyler Wade is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swing and misses or outs, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Jeimer Candelario will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Judge is there and he makes the catch for the out. Now at the plate, Jake Rogers. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Hicks on the move. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he will make it up to third base as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw.
Well, we've been waiting for an opportunity like this since the game started. 1 out and our first run is 90 feet away. The challenge now is to get him home.
So coming to the plate, Nico Goodrum as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
Here's a chopper to first. Andahar brings it in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
The batter, number 8.
Striding in, Jonathan Scope. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Stanton retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. Striding in once again, Gio Urshela. No hits to this point.
The third baseman.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Fouled away. Ball 2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
The batter.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. DJ LeMahieu comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Line to the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The batter. The right fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there. Strike 1.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... So the batting order turns over now and set to go Cam Gibson. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Digging in once again, Cameron Maybin. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Thought about it, but he holds up on the knuckle curve 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2 and 2.
The 3-2 pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, and not trying to do too much.
Yasiel Puig is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. Line drive to center field. Hicks is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So striding forward now, Miguel Cabrera, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit hard up the middle. Way to get dirty. He's up with it. The throw. It's there, and he's out. And that'll bring up Miguel Andújar. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
Now back.
First offering on its way. Popped up. Scope is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now back.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Again, another foul ball. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs now as that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in, Harold Castro. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now batting, the third baseman.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Stepping into the box, Jake Rogers. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. In now, Gary Sanchez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fouled off. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Gary Sanchez goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. And that's taken for strike 1.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in a count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
And he's forced to protect with 2 strikes as he had to reach for that one to foul it away. And he fouls this one off. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Count now a ball and a strike. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ballgame. Coming to the plate now, Nico Goodrum. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
Got to think our man behind the plate thought twice about that one. About as close as it gets.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
LeMahieu's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in to try it again, Jonathan Schoop. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Now before the next pitch, time is called at home plate as he'll step out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And Hicks will settle under this one for the 2nd out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Cam Gibson. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month. Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield, scores it.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. In to score from third is the tying run. It's now a 2-2 ball game.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Judge is on the move, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run. Now batting, Gio Urshela. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Joe Jimenez comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. No balls and a strike to count. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pop commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
To 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. And that'll get down for a base hit. The 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
The second baseman,
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Throw's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. Here's the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Maben moving in. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
now batting.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1 the count. 0-1 count the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. didn't work, but now we'll see if that's
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. At the plate, Harold Castro. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The designated hitter.
First offering on its way. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. This is pulled into right. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base. Ready once again, Jeimer Candelario. Fourth trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ball game. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
His stuff was electric here in this one, so there's no doubt in my mind he's deserving. Look at all the strikeouts on his line. Trust me, that's not easy to do, so he was pretty special today.
Four to 2, the final score today. The Tigers came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Joe Jimenez gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.